guys, this is Mehul Joshi and I'm Gail Couturier. We're the race directors of the road biking event called the Impossible Race. The distance is 111 kilometers,
yes.
sharp,
yes.
measured by GPS. We have actually, how many aid stations do we have? We have eight aid stations. At every aid station, you will find, of course, food, beverages, but you will also find mechanical assistance in case you need it. And at some specific aid station, you will also find medical team ready to help you out, whatever happens to you. So Mehul will guide you through the route more precisely. So Mehul, this is the start, right? The start happens deep inside the Polo forest.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
It's a totally deep forest over here, and there are roller areas from start point to first control point.
Okay. How many kilometers? Oh, that I can tell you because I know. I have my little note here.
Oh.
So from the start to aid station 1, there is 6.5 kilometers.
Yes.
It's mostly flat, or is it going to be hilly?
No, it's going to be hilly and roller areas where you can find ups and downs over there.
Okay.
So we cannot say that it's totally flat or it's totally uphill.
Right.
It's a up and down road.
Right. So then from aid station 1, you go over there to aid station 2 to make a loop, which means at aid station 2 you have to do a U-turn and come back to aid station 1, which by then will become aid station number 3. So from that, on that patch, what type of terrain do you use?
Here the riders will have some difficulties because it's totally uphill. On some point of here, there is a flat terrain, but it's not more than 1 or 2 kilometers over that.
Okay.
And when they are reaching over this control point, aid station 2, then when they are coming back, they are going to found a total downhill over here.
Which, by the way, sorry to cut you, aid station 2 it's located at 16 kilometers after the start, right? So 6.5 and total kilometers here is 16.
Yeah.
And back to AS3 x AS1, that's a total of 25, almost 26 kilometers, 25.7, right?
Okay.
So this is going to be this going to AS2 is going to be up here.
Yeah, it's going to be uphill, but while coming back, it's naturally it's going to be downhill.
Okay. Okay. So be careful on the downhill and enjoy the. Okay. So once you passed AS3, you're heading to obviously AS4. So I think that here, Mehul, is one of the hardest climb.
Yeah.
That you enjoyed very much when we did the Reiko, right?
Yeah, we enjoyed over that. And then here it will be uphill over here. And again the road is going to be zigzag, zigzag and zigzag. The rider have to be cautious over here because some of the areas are the sharp turnings.
Right.
So they have to be alert over this.
Right.
This area. Specifically I am telling about this area. And it's totally forest. And from the start to we have covered over here. So up to here, it's completely dense forest over here.
Okay,
so
I think something
the riders
that
are going to find the whole greenery areas, green patch.
So
and
beautiful.
Beautiful.
And remote.
Yeah.
No, something that we should also specify is that the roads are going to be close to traffic for the safety of the runners. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Okay, so AS4. So once you reach AS4, this is This is basically the main area of the race because you will go through here many times. So we'll have police, we'll have law enforcement, we'll have medical people here. Let me just give you the correct kilometers from AS3 to AS4. That's 40 kilometers down the race. So once you reach here, you're not halfway, but you're like 10 kilometers from halfway. It's 40 kilometers. So then from AS4 to AS5, all the way to AS5, what type of terrain should they expect and should they be cautious
on this way, they will found the surrounding trees whole the way of the road.
Okay.
So it will be a good time as we are going to start the race at 10 o'clock. So might be it will be hot over that time. But on this patch, it's totally greenery over here.
Right.
So they will find a tremendous nature which every rider wants to be.
And the road is also in very good condition
very
here.
good condition. They have to be with some bumps over there because as a small town is going to become.
Right.
They have to
slow down on the bumps.
Yeah, they have to be do that.
But we'll have signs showing you the bumps. So look for the signs.
So while coming back, then it is a loop.
So AS5, once you reach AS5, you're at 56.6. And I thank you Kilobai for that. The GPS guy, very precise, very focused all the time. 56.6 kilometers at AS5.
Yes.
GPS measured.
GPS measured.
So, okay, so again on the way back, can you explain this? why aren't we going back the same way? I think it's because it's just a spectacular little patch of road, right?
It's a holy place over here, and we have tried to cover the whole forest. So this is one of the important part of this forest. I can say that it's a holy place for all our Hindus and Indians.
Right.
And while going over here, the road is totally scenic and beautiful scenery we can see from here.
Right.
And
checkpoint, checkpoint 1, checkpoint 2. Checkpoint basically means that we have people on the road showing you the way to make sure you're not going in the opposite direction or to make sure no one gets lost. I think that's the precision.
Yeah, it's a really good first thing for that. Again then.
So going back here.
Yeah.
Going back here to AS6, and once you reach AS6, you're at 74.2 kilometers. So more than halfway, right? And then heading more on the north to AS7. So can you describe also this route?
Okay, I will describe about this. Here you can find some of the patches which are flat, and you can get relaxed on this of the area. But again, when
you can get relaxed, you'll be at about 80 kilometers, huh? So the race is still going on, and you can obviously feel the quads and relax. I love that guy.
But again, you will having a uphill over on this area.
Right.
This would be a good uphill. And
is this also one of the most important uphill on the race, right there?
Yeah, it's also one part of this. When we looked over here.
So one is mostly at the beginning of the race, and one is
also over here.
Okay.
So they have to cross this uphill, and you have to be cautious over this turning. I again say that it is really a U-turn shape. So be all the riders careful.
Slow down
and down over here.
Right.
And then again, this patch is totally flat, and at that time it would be hot for you. But looking towards the scenery of all the sides, you will find a big green patches of the farmers, and you will really enjoy this patch also.
Okay, AS7 is 89.2 kilometers, almost 90 kilometers done.
Yeah. So again, you are going to come back, be cautious again on the same route. Again, you have to be uphill over here, and you are going to reach over here. Now,
right. No, exactly. So then, once you reach over here, you're almost finished with the race. You're at 104 kilometers, 104 kilometers. So 7K from the finish line, right? So I hope that everybody has understood that at 3 locations, here at the beginning, here in the middle, and here in the end of the race, it's a U-turn, right? You're coming back on the same road, so slow down during the U-turn. We'll have people helping you and making sure that everything's okay. We have designed the course in order for the road here and here and here to be wide enough for you to make the U-turn safely. I think that's important to specify. And then the finish line is not at the same location as the start.
I will tell about this way. When you are coming over here, you can use the sprint over from start here to here. It's how many kilometers?
From where?
From 8.
From it to.
From here to here.
I mean, from the last 8 station to the finish line is about 7 kilometers, right? So this should be like 3 kilometers, something like that.
So from here you are starting.
This is 1.5 kilometers. Okay.
And this total distance?
5.5.
Okay. So here the rider can start using the sprint. It's about 70 kilometers. As you reach at the 5 kilometers, we have started keeping a signing boards over there.
There would be marking.
So there would be marking. So you can make your own strategy over there, and you can finish the line as you want.
So basically, if we have to give you a few guidelines and a few recommendations in terms of safety and in terms of, because it's a race, right? People are going to be competing. It's going to be hot. There's going to be a lot of riders. I think we're expecting more than 100 riders.
Yes.
So it's a race, but please don't start crazy. Start slowly because there's going to be uphills.
Yeah.
People, even though the roads are going to be close to traffic, there's going to be a lot of competition between you guys. So yeah, the heat, the people, and the distance. I mean, 111 kilometers in such terrain is not an easy task.
One thing I would like to say to all the riders, it's totally villages over on the sides. So be cautious about the dogs and the animals might be coming on the way. So you will be responsible for all the things which can happen by you.
Yeah, and
any kind of the accident
and there's
happens.
Pretty much nothing we can do about it. I mean, as much as we'll have like again, law
Yeah, we can-
enforcement and volunteers on the road.
But we can stop the
If,
people, but
yeah,
we cannot stop
if
the
a dog or a buffalo or a
Buffalo
cow
cat.
decide to cross the road, then there's nothing we can do about it, right? Tell us about the compulsory gear.
compulsory gear. The first is bike.
Hmm.
It should be with him. Then second is helmet.
Right,
Then third is toolkit
right.
with whole puncture kit, puncture repair kit,
So
and
tube
tubes,
also.
tube also
Right,
with mini pump
right.
and
Some water, I think.
yeah, water with 2 bottle cages you
Oh.
should have in your
Food?
Food.
I mean, there'll be at station,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But you don't want to start the race with nothing on your bike, right? You have to be, to a certain extent, self-sufficient.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's it, right? Helmet, toolkit, money. You need some money. You need
Yeah.
about 1,000 rupees. I think it's specified on the website, on the rules and regulations.
And cell phone
1,000
with fully
rupees,
charged.
right?
Cell phone with fully charged.
Exactly. Yes. Sunglasses. No, I mean sunglasses might not sound like it's a compulsory gear, but it actually is. Again, it's a safety thing.
So
right?
there are a lot of photographers are going to be there. So sunglasses may make your impression good.
Also. Yeah. Yeah. So Mehul, can you tell us what the riders will get into the race packet? Because in the morning before the race, we distribute race packet. What would be inside?
Okay, there would be do's and don'ts.
Right.
There would be a map, the complete whole map with all the aid station pointing out over there.
Huh. Like a pocket map
Yeah,
that you can carry with you at all time.
yeah. And the one thing is you have to read do's and don'ts. So if any kind of the mistakes if the rider is going to make and it's going to be coming do's and don'ts,
Right.
then he will be disqualified for that.
Yeah, and it's also for the safety of everybody. Huh?
Yeah, and he will be responsible for that. Okay, and the race is going to be start at 10, so it would be at 10.
Yes.
So you have to be punctual over there. And there will be some food, energy bars
Inside the pack.
inside the packet.
Yeah, inside the pack
And,
you have
map,
food, maybe an energy drink,
yeah, energy drink is there.
or a bottle of water.
Water bottle will be providing over there also.
Right.
It is
That energy bar and that water or energy drink that's been given to you, can you consume it in the bus before the
No,
race,
no,
or do you
no,
have
no.
to keep it?
no, you have to keep it with you.
Okay.
So its packet is given before you, so you can manage how you want to keep over there.
Right.
And when you reach over there, Polo, so at that time you will breakfast over there.
Huh. Okay.
So you can load your carb over there.
Yeah, you can stuff your pockets with all kind of stuff, right? Okay. I mean, I think what we can say is that we have designed the route in order to provide you with the best pavement
Yes.
possible. You know, we have most places are really slick. You can go very fast. Some other places are still very correct, right? Very rideable, but not that slick. And also, as you were mentioning, there's a lot of turns, a lot of sharp turns
Short turns over
sometimes.
there, yes.
Some of them happen in downhills, so just be careful.
Yeah, and be careful about some of the points where you are going to get turn back. So the other riders are coming from your front side. So be cautious over there, especially in this type of the turnings.
Right.
The turnings are there. So
And actually, about turnings, we can say that we'll have those signs
yes.
on the road, so they will show you well the direction where you want to go, right? So go left, go right,
Right.
or go right, go left. I don't know. Yeah. This will not exist. This will not exist, and this will not exist. Yeah. This, I think everybody knows that. It's not a crossroad. It's not a don't go. It's not a. It's obviously an emergency post. Right. So whenever you have a problem and you see that sign, you can stop and ask. We'll have doctors. We'll have paramedics. We'll have good people helping you out there.
So we have the emergency vehicle also 108.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are going to give over 3 to 4 3 control point 108 108 emergencies.
Right.
It would be going to be over here and here and
In
here.
Yeah.
So guy we are keeping over here, so we can go anywhere from this area. Even we have 108 on the control point,
Right.
starting point and
Right.
ending point. So this area can be also get covered with the 108. So
And on top of that, we have two doctors.
yeah,
One will be located at the base camp, and one will just move with the vehicles, following the mass. Dude, let's go bike.
yeah. Come on.